wants to tell their kid, oh yeah, when I was your age, I just stayed in my room on my phone scrolling? If you feel that you've wasted your summer, you've come to the right video, because today we are going through 25 activities that you could do to fill your summer with amazing memories and make it a summer to remember. We're going to start off with one-off activities. After every 5 activities, we're going to increase the, I call it, adventure level. Starting off low, number 1, we have follow a YouTube dance routine. Okay, well, when I was in year 9 and I was just absolutely jobless during the summer, I learnt a dance routine to Billie Eilish's Bad Guy. I still have that video somewhere. I just spent the whole afternoon just learning that, and then I took a video of myself at the end, and it's like I have something to show for it, and it was fun. I think the whole point of this video is just giving you ideas for new things that you could do. It doesn't matter if the activities sound simple, all that matters is that they're new. And I feel like doing new things, there's some science behind it, but it's like the neurons in your brain, it's like they're creating new pathways, and I don't actually know where I was going with that. It will make you just remember this summer even more. Do a home workout. This was the low tier for adventure for a reason. You don't need to go to the gym, you don't need to go outside for a run. Follow a Pop Sugar workout on YouTube. That's what I used to do. You only need like 20 minutes or 1 hour, depending on how long you want to do your workout for. Get up off your chair and get out of your phone. Go do a home workout, okay? It will release endorphins and all that good stuff, and it will make you energized and feeling more confident to do more activities that I'm going to explain later. Okay, this next activity is tidying your room. I guarantee you find that will not give you like an amazing summer, but this video is aimed for very bored people and need something to do, which is tidying your room. Okay, you don't have to leave your room, you can stay in the comfort of your own room. All you need is just like a rubbish bag, hoover, and an hour or 2. Go to a nearby like cafe, patisserie, bakery, stay there and read, study, revise, do your work on your laptop, etc. You can go to a park and read, study, work, revise. Yeah, just good things to get you out of the house for now. Coming up to mid-tier, for number 6, we have visit a museum or an art gallery. So whenever I meet up with my friends, visiting an art gallery or a museum is usually one of the options that we would consider. It's a great way to see what is out there. Number 7, go to a farm. The farm where you could like feed animals, or a farm where you can actually pick fruit. I recently went to a farm where me and my friend, we fed animals with animal feed, and it was so cute. All the goats, sheep, alpacas. At number 8, hanging out with friends, and let's get more specific. Picnics, sleepovers, PowerPoint nights, brunch dates, going out for coffee, like even just sitting in the park and chatting and playing cards. I did that recently with my friends and it was so much fun. You just need like the right company, then any activity can be really fun. Go to a concert, or like go see the opera or a ballet performance. There are cheaper tickets for students, teenagers. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't need to be above £50. You don't need to sell your left kidney for a concert. But sometimes there are even jazz bars. Some are free. Attend a class. It can be a fitness class, cooking class, art class, any skill that you want to develop, and like, or just a hobby that you're really interested in or you want to get into, and you want to meet other people who are interested in that hobby and you want to learn from them, just make more friends. It's just a nice way to sort of get involved with the community. Adventure level high, do a day trip to another city, beach, a mountain that you could hike. Yeah, I told you the adventure level is high now. I'm showing pictures of my day trip to Oxford where I met with my friend Jasmine. If you've watched my Warwick video, my recent Warwick video, Jasmine was featured in that video. Yeah, I think day trips are very underrated. You can get the train, you can get the coach. Obviously cheaper than like a flight, right? It beats like just staying in your house for one day. Instead of one day, have a weekend away. Okay, you can stay at like an Airbnb, which is more cost effective. Of course, you can just be a tourist in your own city. Pretend that you're taking around a friend. What would you show them in your own city or your own town? Recently, my friend visited, and it was the first time that she'd been to my area, so I showed her, sounds simple, but I showed her the bookshop, I showed her the Waterstones, we ate at a restaurant, we didn't manage to go bowling because it was fully booked. We go to the places that maybe you haven't been to since you were a kid: arcade, bowling, ice skating. So rent a bike and just ride it around. I really want to do that, and I think you should do that too. Finally, for the S-tier adventure, I go to a theme park. I really want to go to Thorpe Park, Alton Towers with my friends. I used to have a laugh and like hang out with your friends and like bond over being scared for a ride, holding each other's hands like during the dip. But another reason why people feel like they've wasted their summer is because they haven't done anything meaningful. Okay, they haven't worked on something over a period of time, and so now I'm going to give you more long-term projects that you can work on to feel fulfilled. Do an online course. So this summer I did a forage course on Excel. I just learned basically how to use Excel, like in the context of finance. Forage is the way to go for online courses, completely free. You get a certification that you can put on your CV, on your LinkedIn. Start scrapbooking or make a magazine. Scrapbooking, that can be the physical. If you keep a lot of your receipts, cinema tickets, art exhibition tickets, you can stick them in and annotate around them. And about the magazine, you can like literally make it on Canva. You could even like share it with your friends so they can collaborate to it too, especially if you've made a lot of memories with those particular friends over this past academic year. And it's a nice way to look back on what you've done in the year and have some reflection time, because I feel like during the term time, during school, uni, you get so busy you don't have time to reflect on what you've done with your life. You can go through a list of books, whether that's the New York Times like best 21st century books, something that my friend mentioned that she's doing, which I think is so cool, or it could be like a list of books that a particular character in a film or TV show goes through. So for example, Rory Gilmore in Gilmore Girls, she's the main character and she basically reads a ton of books. Somebody on the internet has gone through the trouble of, you know, making a list of all those books. That could be you reading through all of them if like you love reading and you want to just expand your horizons. Make a poetry collection, write a poem a day. You don't have to be a poet. When I organised my Sequoia Zine launch, one of the contributors, she got us all to write a poem at the end of her workshop session. We all found that we were able to write a poem, even though a lot of us didn't consider ourselves poets. But I think just like those 5 minutes of like silence and like focus time and having a prompt on the board, that really helped. Believe in yourself, basically. Write a poem a day. It doesn't have to be long. It can literally be 3 or 4 lines over like the month. You can see your poetry collection grow and you can see it like, oh, I was in this particular mood on this day, or like, oh, how I've become better at writing poems or write a song. This is something that I want to do. It's my musical background, but I'm sure I could give it a go sometime in the future. Why don't you guys do it when I can live vicariously through you and listen to your songs? Get a low maintenance part-time job or have some work experience. So I say low maintenance and part-time is because you don't want to spend your whole summer working. Honestly, no one ever wants to remember, oh yeah, I spent my whole summer working. I think the only pro about it is that you gain skills that can go in your CV that will help you in later life when you're, you know, getting your adult job, and you get money from it. And you might make friends from it. But yeah, I guess for the work experience, that's useful, even if it's unpaid, because you get an insight into a career that you're interested in. You can see if it's for you or not. I don't recommend you doing that if you can for the whole summer. I just know, for me personally, I'd also want to be traveling and whatnot and like meeting my friends and not just working the whole time. Start that little business that you've been thinking about. It can obviously be like jewelry and stuff like that, or a little bit of like social media marketing agency that you've been thinking about too. Whatever you're passionate about and when you see like a gap in the market, you see a demand for it, go for it. Obviously with like adequate research, but I think summer is the best time to start because you've got so much time and you can build foundations for it during the summer and then just gradually build it over the year. Volunteer for a charity. I said you need to step outside of your house, so you could volunteer at charity shop, like on your high street. There are a lot of people in need right now. I'm sure they need our help. It's a great idea to go out and about and help your local community or help the wider world. Start preparing for a 5k run. I think that's so cool. I don't know, you just get into the mindset of like a very healthy and fit person. It's such a good way to just start being healthy during this summer, because obviously I don't want you to stop these good habits after summer's ended. This is a great way to start building good habits, building those foundations now and carrying it on in the future. We're talking long-term projects. Start driving lessons, a very useful skill that I think everyone should learn in life. I think when you start diving, you need like very frequent lessons. You have all the time in the world during summer to start. Yeah, but with these 25 ideas, I hope that you go off and have an amazing summer. If you enjoy this, make sure to subscribe. I'm always trying to help out you guys, help out students, just like make the most of their life. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!